say yatete diesel ne dollar so enti entity lolly fare so na they say entity lolly fare so a wasade sa taxi abe no na they say driver for say oye dey enti ke be sa ba na say sa dey dey on komra biem
audio because fuel na akwa test na but then some be aba because already difference na yen bia so we say ento se be end but sa we na we to send there ba ha adwen kakra e kama come adwen chira ba dey nka mboa
because in driver for there e 24 na etu kwan eti say ye dey sika e be kudum so a abra me send to your light bill me coffee me to your light bill e say me to your light bill na say me nsan kotofu na yan san me sika ye fa nko kudum so there na je say difference be na o say me to your light bill ni kwa say o say me to your light bill
one cedi ne dey we dey yibi ma ase dey okwa so to correction no o tight sika one cedi o one cedi one cedi o one cedi one cedi o one cedi as energy levy no ye tweko na ye so dum so na politicians when you clever up
Mama men kan se min kire mo NDC communicators sebi we ase nye bibia na defend kan kire mo we ase we ayetimu enya ade bia na defend even possible be ya ade na oyewu nua oni ni free yefono ba ko mukura sometimes kanyansa se mo kire na no be boa no ama ne nkwa na wadi ame sense wo be hoahoa no enna adia finance minister kojina parliament on the floor of parliament or be catch the Ghana for no ye catch them nyansen bia ni yes some of us enunti na ye mo no ye ha ye ho se ye ba mo opem one because asem na ba ye be kan se de tie ama mo so matene se de tie
NDC for mo share ye boka kire ye se ye mfa tax ne bu man na ye be ye export driven economy you know enesima John Dramani Mahama e ka kire ye na eba ne sen eba zima chuko no so na yakoda ya yesi NDC for be wura parliament omo sniki wura mu a de omo ka kire speaker of parliament say omo tentem so a na yenyi ntum say ya pass a new bill a ye de come president na mana kwasan amana be law na law ni law be ya yesi ye fe bi energy sector amendment bill then the woman castle at 240 echeche ni se mu say e tax bi a ye de ba Ghana for ebeboa pa because ye jimuni na one Ghana oto fuel 1 liter bia na ye beti 1 cedi se de bia ye beboa ma dum so na adani asema ma ye no ye be endi dum so no kra eba Ghana issue be a trended bia na we are rest assured say Oboga trends yerebrew na yewie yesa domusuko akamu nokre on the naked truth obatin sem bebrebe be wasu bebrebe but I maxi billion ma dedicate me ho say nokre bia wasem no bia no me kirechirem a biases bia ni ho e de amaw ogo pemu the Parliament of Ghana anra se no omu wi omu hu na abeyo se no ma mini se omeye aka kire Ghana fo yenim the majority in parliament aya the NDC omu finance minister na Ghana fo yin na ye finance minister Kessel Atoforsen Atoforsen se after so onu a share bo kantem din se Ghana we don't need more taxes to govern this country. Just like the MPP administration with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Eka said, we don't need more taxation, but we need more production. Said ye nanado ka say yetisika so eso come the no. Kessel Atoforsen, any majority in parliament, out of nowhere, Ebon PPA say omo an emergency issue bia ombese parliament e discuss it. And do another deputy speaker of parliament that you makona neti akunyam na we na asem no Atoforsen sorry ye kan nsem warada ne kura ni nan say ye the new tax eba abrega na former o ma cha se atwa na tax ni nan say ogoto fuel a ye beto 1 Ghana cedis on 1 liter due to 1 liter bia na I 1 cedi they me say am use motorbike here mitimi to about 3 or 4 liters is me to 4 liters ah let's say John Dramani Mahama ne Kessel Atoforsen every me 4 Ghana cedis piam no me call Now way anyway Alexander Afenyo-Markin, the minority leader in parliament, and the mother MPP, I say Anglato na ugasi yankwala o. Odi wo budget eba no. Mo sneaky di tax bi wura mu. Yanka mo he. Mo se taxes are na ye dia to Ghana for. Munti bi da. Indian ma cancel ni na from betting tax, e-levy, friend is emission tax, COVID tax, including the host of other taxes. But you turn them because you don't believe in taxation. Na eba ne say na e-levy na ucha mu no. What's the e-levy krona sabre ye? Because when a yadanku da day, as a what says be than 9. Time undru 7 grand 8. What be do now emfa. And the same e-levy na amutwa mu na mo de bra ye ana moto ne din say energy levy. Boboa e-levy.
What we are seeing today is that after repealing e-levy, the government is introducing another e-levy. Mr. Speaker, this government is imposing 4 cedi 50 pesos e-levy on a gallon of petrol that we buy.
Now we see na Honorable Adongo, okay. At the time na NDC had the minority in parliament. They were now Adongo, Honorable Adongo to holding majority in parliament. Omukon otimi so omukon press omo a. Honorable Adongo no kaka say MPP for my say magwa no. Yes, boy no muni mo omasa am economy no mutimi run economy no. They can hear my talk. Sa at some point magwa kuche go ma ne kopa magwa acho. E magwa aka so de mbone kra che no duomna. O invite so be Manchester United game. Honorable Adongo say Speaker of Parliament, catch minority leader Alexander Afenyo-Markin said, Debut, the NDC have not introduced anything called e-levy. The NDC if we introduce no, energy sector amendment bill. I said, Oman Penny John Dramani Mahama Saya, about the energy sector levy. And there's nothing called e-levy.
My nephews do watch parliamentary proceedings. They know what e-levy was, which was repealed. When the minority leader keeps talking about e-levy and they are watching, they may get confused. To save my nephews, let the minority leader just know that there's no semblance of e-levy in this house today. Actually, I want to suggest that perhaps he's been given the wrong bill. Because there's no e-levy in this house. Energy sector levies. No, energy sector levies is not e-levy.
Afenyo-Markin say, yes, they open na make atire wo. Wo guy, wo Honorable Adongo, wo guy. Wo guy say time na yen majority na mo yen minority no. E-levy ba ya abuka e-levy no. There was nothing na pass here with Ghana ha. Near friend e-levy. The government of Ghana of the day at that time a pass here no was electronic levy. Electronic levy, enye e-levy. Enti mo de say mo friend energy levy o say den do e-levy. Kwanya de mo de ye no the same thing. Yango where kwanya Alexander Afenyo-Markin efa asufre the energy sector levy no say e-levy. Honorable Adongo reject ye ba sister e-levy.
How can you say it is e-levy? Kwame, we are all Saturday bonds, but yours is just too much. He was born in the afternoon. Mr. Speaker, when the Akufo-Addo government introduced the electronic transactions levy, you never referred to it as electronic transactions levy. Was there anything like e-levy in the law? Was the law setting e-levy? You see, you are now crying.
All right, Maximilian. And a mania brea me watch the same. Said a bear or chana. Who say e-levy. And I say a energy levy. And I say a Dumsor levy. He does a gun for the demo ye ever pass it. And I see him passing money may emra. Cause gun for the brutal ya July. Oh, him will naked truth to so on all burger trends, making sure. So be subscribe over like USWA. Over share monia and you be a many abre because Ghana for so any abre. yanka bi ansem NDC for mo share ye boka kire ye se ye mfa tax ne bu man na ye be ye export driven economy ano enesima John Dramani Mahama e ka kire ye na eba ne sen eba zima chuko no so na ye koda ya ye se NDC for be wura parliament omo siniki wura mu a de omo ka kire speaker of parliament say omo tentem so a na ye nyintum say ya pass a new bill a ye de come president na mana kwasan amana be law na law ni law be ye say ye fe bi energy sector amendment bill then e woman cancel at 2,000 echeche ni se mu say e tax bi a ye de ba Ghana for ebebo pa because ye jimuni na 1 Ghana oto fuel 1 liter bia na ye beti 1 cedi se da bia ye bebo ama Dumsor na e adani asema ma ye no ye be endi Dumsor no kra dino unim dadantibo e mazi billion show no a naked truth on Omega Trends. Make sure to subscribe, over like, we are share but before that, just comment to comment section and say Ghana aye boom soom ding ding. A man for him to show more say hey don't the money Mahama fans can cry di mo yi e ya for 3 who the levy asaba and a minority for na kan another who the energy levy eba and Ghana for say the canteen far na abrante ye fe no Eric Edem Agbena a ye Ketu South MP and now betray to ne was say obet say chire nsem ma Ghana for na proud to that abra na levy debate because why Ghana for say yempe ne so e tax a ekunyen e say abrabo na obokwa ye parliamentarians in the omobro we mtafre no draconian taxes tax a ye wudi for tax e ba say betete nipa apansan nipa abrabo the draconian taxes say ana honorable Eric Edem Agbena efa so describe levy ba ne ye betie nsem all kan e dia fa energy levy no.
Look for people who can help you manage the economy better. The solution to the economic mess that we find ourselves in is never about e-levy. It's about the government getting e-sense to be able to manage the resources that we have.
Or say e-levy there. Eye chesenye ade mbeboa ye na we no wo kire mu se wo be kire mu ene you be kire mu onawo e-levy there na enye but energy sector levy ni there wo be kire mu you go explain tire off na owie na ese dey bi yanko atoforce ho angle atoforce ye na Ghana yi fu a sha se ekofom kama ye ne driver for kura kontako yanku wie ebiyan be do na grant it so ye afeni ye rese nka bi after a month na omu nyina anja se nyansa nyankopon be wuro mu e kasa kire omu na matete ne maso na ba ne sen ana wo sa de ade a yesi bre ye bre dollar yi na sen dollar to cedi ni appreciate gakra ye gbu ensem ma wo fuel is so te ye gbu ensem jodifo ni bi a sha set ti omu ne maso driver fo ni bi a sha set ti omu ne maso afeni ye feel infect ni kakra na wesu free ono so ntum wase montum boase Ghana for eya me atoforce na make say no kwanya mi anim ne tax ya ye dey be dey 1 cedi flat rate enye percentage ana ye gide free musika so nti we no enya ade be hyeda ka mo saa monka ise na for what on about 15 to 16 cedis and ya teswa dey about do 12 cedis e dey amamo nti wo dey 1 cedi pe na e ka ho na wato na ye sure say dollar no ni cedi ne the way cedi no guso ayebo dollar ni nti no enya ade wo metwa krama na kamo emfiri mu botom enkamo sei eni atoforce ni nti mu a ode ma Ghana for say yentumu na bra bia ni yenim ye mmere ba ko sei na tax na amase bebede ye na emom na ebeboa solve dum so without us even feeling the pains in paying that 1 cedi.
There will be no increase in the export price of petrol and diesel in the next window beginning today if the levy is imposed. This is because of a strong Ghana cedi. Right, Honorable Speaker, the levy will serve as a dedicated source of funding to the power sector, and the proceeds will be earmarked for the procurement of essential fuel for power generation. The Speaker, this will ensure that Ghana enjoys stable electricity.
Na the energy sector minister goes on a scale go na de kwakobo ano ona adwuma no aye ne den aye hia sika de aboa no John Jinapo don't you know say oh na ade we ya mu su ide mun ni problem e da energy sector o mun ma enka Ghana for ga mun su o si ka da sesi ya energy sector o e $4 billion US, $4 billion US. In fact, IMF cry a coin and 3 billion pe. $4 billion US. Any sika a ka any sector. And the one say one Ghana number trader majestation. Munyan try you because cannot you put it say mun na mpo mutua say a corner. At the end of the year, na sika Ghana yenya around 5.7 billion. Now 5.7 billion yi aho to ono there we no so because Ghana need at least around 1.5 billion a year for operational costs. It is that grand enkoye kanu a ye go tweka o ye dey go operational cost to Ghana for Mumbai with the NDC administration. Now one city ne there we dey yibima as the okwa so to correction now o tight sika one city. That's the energy levy no ye tweko na ye so wudum so na politicians when you clever off now oye no ana former deputy finance minister Stephen Amwa your friend sticker I don't say oh sa dun so levy ya mo dey bay any sector levy ya mo dey bay enka no nko as a politician and as a finance man enka adi boni ba kukure ni ho boni ba kukure say ni I the right thing and they say because we ka gu the energy sector na nema a touch ma and the way a light no on and off na no so na dey adwuma ebo ma production cost we a enka hu hia say this is ka no na mom no NDC fo ni pa bonefo wo ni pa bonfo pa enti ono onka sabi enkyere omo mre Ghana fo ntwe ozi motia ana ye de taxes to Ghana fo so Levy na the Levy no se kan na de Ghana go 2 billion 2 billion Ghana cedis mo de mo se 5.7 billion mo de na de eye ba Levy mo se mo ntibi da timba mo betwam what are they close to 2 billion Ghana cedis and the idea to 5.7 billion and about to nipa no so say e ha nipa no o se won se mo na atwom o se nyankopɔ atwa moka o se mo twa mo ni na mo se be hia o se mre na so si amanfo gya nya atwom munya bibia se mo dia politics no na obi ani say tax and edibu man tax is not as evil as Ghanaians think it is na ye di tax na ene boa e di school dan ye di bi call hospital mu ye di bi ya akwan eno an ye di bo Ghana ho brama ne obi a ho han no ba NDC fo nko an de mo opposition mo nti bi da tax bia mo da mo te tax pe ne mo da mo se mo na mo hye ho no
honestly speaking, considering the fact that we are running negative effective tax rate economy, I don't want to give very long explanation. All that it means is that ritually or characteristically, we spend more than we generate internally. So we are always running a deficit economy. From that background, I would have said that there is nothing wrong with it, or there was nothing wrong with it, they introducing it. But you can't remember that they demonized any form of tax introduced or increment in this country. Even personally, I had been attacked severally by different people from different social strata because they thought it was even a demon to introduce any form of tax. So I'm surprised that the same people within 5 months or 6 months, they've been able to introduce new taxes.
Hey, Sika, natural fire, no natural fire we na. Papa Afenyo Collins Adumakun Nelson. Oni Papa Afenyo Kosi Pratt on live on TV na debate kakrakapa. Collins Adumakun Mensa ye MPP ni tatahwe. Okasa e parliament ase aside that osane be fesi Kosi Pratt no wasa fire. Osi moment kan okure. Sena 11 no 1% a ska o sene bia na 1% 100 Ghana 1 cedi 1000 cedis 10 cedis But saying 1,000 cities worth of fuel, you spend 83 Ghana cedis. Tell me why you are a burden to the ordinary Ghanaians. According to the NDC, now, is it how to rescue someone who is suffering from poverty? Do you give that person a lot of goodies to escape from that poverty? Or do you improvise that person with the taxes are 20 pounds so? The man break also. We are going to see price. Or say, way a specific purpose. Where you want a very specific. As compared to the Levy, I have very universal. Almost every single person, either old school or yeduma or yeduma, scabby force on one, you know to miss and one year. No more tenor. Where you say driver for Mokanshan, I say we are private driver and as a commercial driver. We are motorcycle rider. One I say Mugwakotoa, 1 liter beer out to be an edgy once a year so. Asa. And yet show the exact me I did go. I don't know for me, my boy for some one time tax yen. Then the man find ye said the Quakoya, no more condemn you. And I'm preoccupied, master team name, Dumsor Levy problem. What is it Dumsor in one number twice? One among we in the West, one of which you can. It is any if but not almost of ya. Come on, tum, no more so, come on, tum, no more so. Because it brought any Collins, Admiral Mensa, debate, and could take a camera.
What you are doing is that one component is making a good shortfall, good windfall. Yes. So let me take part of it and push it. Oh, I see.
Honorable.
You are robbing Peter to pay Paul.
I beg you.
That is what you are saying.
Honorable.
That is exactly what that person is doing.
When your government was leaving office, what was the price of petrol?
Ankwesi.
Today, what is the price of petrol? Has it increased?
It has gone down because of an exchange rate stabilization.
And shouldn't we benefit from the exchange rate stabilization in order to address other sectors of the national economy?
Let me also tell you.
What are you talking about?
No, Ankwesi.
But that is how the economy is running.
That is not it. Last month, you increased electricity by 14.5%.
Me?
I'm talking government. I'm talking about the government.
No problem, government. But
no, I'm coming.
Honorable.
Ankwesi.
When you were leaving office,
it's not about me.
No, your government. When your government was leaving office.
I'm talking about the government.
Hold on.
I am saying that, Ankwesi.
Honorable. Very simple. No. Don't let us get into this highfalutin things and so
on. No, Ankwesi, I have to explain that.
Question.
Yes.
When your government was leaving office, what was the price of petrol? What is the price of petrol today?
It has gone down.
How can you have the moral authority be complaining that the price of petroleum products are going up?
Ankwesi, I have
when
every
you
right.
Took it to
No, I have every right to discuss what they brought to Parliament. I have every right to do so. They have increased electricity by 14.57%. They have increased water by 4.02%. They are increasing a liter of fuel by 1 cedi.
Is that why you walked out yesterday?
Oh, Ankwesi, as working out as part of the parliamentary process.
No.
We walked out because
I want to understand.
We walked out because we don't want to be part of this. That's the basic principle.
All right, Omuye na former and as a former ampo, as it stands, nominee a new parliamentary candidate. Our Adenta parliamentary candidate for the MPP. Akoso men who say, say catch them, what's a muti. The bill Ghana for the burn NDC for buy a woman boamada. NDC for somebody who don't want or their mammas out my brother. Munti maso the name. More than Masako Faba. They say Dumsor Levy, the Dumsor Levy. Dumsor Levy part 1 and 2. One will say, he levy now so much. He levy no matter branding a petty for Yamano. I do so levy. Omade Bremo. Ya catch them will say Nanado, Baumia, Omwan, and you money. Tinanado, qua, the next person. I will be more Ghana, Magana Jabrane. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Auntie, what more bread? And now, Naka say Monco you. One year, and the man, one J. I got a man of a Denta constituency.
Spin it. A tax is a tax. And I can understand the goodwill they're enjoying, so people are not really paying attention to it. But the minister, however, said it is not, says this tax is not to pay for debts. No. He says it's actually to buy liquid fuel. Yes. And it's here. And I don't know who to believe or which is which. So what are you telling us? That we are paying for legacy debts? Or we have to buy liquid fuel? And the letter is here. Double standards therein is that you cannot actually paint a particular government evil after an introduction of a tax, especially when there were severe challenges. What was even worse was how they delayed the passage of that e-levy and made Ghana look horrible in the eyes of the general public, no, of the global public, if I should say so. We had parliamentarians literally engaging in fisticuffs.
Owiana Kwajo upon Kroma or say NDC for now must say e-levy a evil tax. Chese a bonnet tax chese a team just a month for team soon nobody start taxing 2 months for so Ghana. As I say e-levy near evil and yet so Dumsor levy energy sector levy no and no the devil itself. That's Afenyo Bronsam Nankasa. Say na Bronsam na ye boni and same before ye boni amo, but the mo ye Bronsam. Because the money ban it is 1% no, mo je no twam e bro so. E too much. E you overdose. Ko yo bon kroma kan wie na say an yenko street ne so. Yenko we the street ne so e ka kira mansa na Ghana phobia dwa. Na be so make some reasonable explanation bi. Minim so what the word you make one of what you call Kai so that's over naked truth on old burger trends. It didn't the same as the bill. Make sure say over subscribe, over like it, we over share ammonia here. Now before that, just comment to comment section and say Ghana phobia more Kumasi say lie well let alone one train. Drivers phobia mutual muka say yeah nanu ya what if was war for so the phobia boy any so ye hudi ye hu ye ho ano who was at the 1 cedi per liter eba be count na as a driver me koto a friend say 1000 Ghana me koto 83 cedis na sa sales no makwaya ma wan sales me ya ma wan enti se sa na be no be kono dia pam no twa no omu nka hwenchira ba no onfa nka ho ode ka ho no so me da calorie fe ho enti se ye te so ma ye bo Mahama abaso no sa na ye betum am ye di Mahama atem ndi o ma promise o ma ka to se we di achi ne bi ani ho Mahama ya so be ye and Ghana for mo be brese ya go dey go ready o ka any bi
say yatete diesel ne dollar so enti entity lole first so na say entity lole first wa o sa dey sa tax ya be no na say driver for say o ye dey enti ke be sa ba na say sa dey dey on komra biem
o dey o because fuel akwa e kwates na but ensem be aba because already friends na yen bia so mo say ento se be end ba sa we na mo be to send dey ba ha adwen kakra e kama mo kama adwen chira pa dey an kan boa
because in driver for there e 24 na etu kwan it say ye sika e be kudum so a abra me send to large bill me coffee me to large bill e say me to large bill na say me nsan kotofu na yan san me sika ye fa nko kudum so there na je say difference be na o say me to large bill ni kon say o say me to large bill
all right eti drivers wo bia mo kuma say ene trop punch trop fire sa no enye me na make na we no omwe na we the NDC ankasa communicator ana say maybe man fa bia mamia mi ato forcing ene John Dramani Mahama kra me ho ntome o se hwe yen ka no granjire mo NDC for the same MPP for na mo ngwala no mu bone afu soldiers ni ho bone a efo mo mpeni for no makoma no atu no mo yeye omo de yeye bia ni side how because omo hustlers mo mpeni for gra mo ba position gra mo bi e mo nyanya bi gra nyeye omo nyanya hwe totobi ni na no muso omo de nam who ya asase with the 1 cedi first energy levy but o de be twice o say ato force ne jo mama mo reset mu brains no mo reset in term na mama ma ye mistake kra na Ghana for na say omu challenge mu no wey ANDC communicator on one nsema or fire on one party
we san for me church am nyina welcome to Diana say o ma men kan say me nkire mo NDC communicators sebi we are saying bibia ni defend kan kire mo we are we ayetimu enya ade bia ni defend even possible be ya ade na oyewu nua oni ni free ye fono ba ko kura sometimes kanyansa se mo kire na no be boa no ama ne nkwa na wadi ame sense wo be hoahoa no enra adia finance minister kojina parliament on the floor of parliament or be ka kire Ghana for no ye ka kire mo nyansa bia ni Yes, some of us, and untina ye mono, ye high and see about more than one because as some nearby, but can't say the tiama most Martin said the tier. Or my yatinema condemn levy, wouldn't mean fast tax we ma, and expecting the Pebiso may defend, who defend this idea we are, what's your call your one that's what you have been an essence sincere to you people. Sure, and this is a more complacent, ye catch them. If you people turn out to be complacent, mu defeat in a bad time MPP there. So you catch them. Moon customer mind back to 2016. You were going home with a deficit of almost 1 million votes. And the MPP are Kofi with a deficit of 1.7 million votes. It should tell you something. Ghanaians are not foolish.
We are saying interference, so they are not also. Quite Sheldon. Any bongo ideas say, I would rather young woman on the other. Oh, Southwest, you know, one can't die, almost one can't die. Take in key. After say, oh, Jenna Sam George, so, ma Sam George, 15 ma Ghana for in Nacha, ma Sam George trendy. Now, do not just say, Sam George Nan Casano, or the worst performing MP so far under John Dramani Mahama, because on the buy it before so about her only Bibia. Bibia would teach him, come, teach him, come. To me, I was also sa. But no buy ye in fact, on the 14th of February, Anna Papa, a friend Sam George. And for me, dear friend, Interagency Data Reduction Committee. And the former committee, she yenzi, yente, the taking treaty and you were Jitapa Peswa. Now, when I'm right, you need to go see your so organize it, a friend say, X space, and as a Twitter space, I'm up for being a data press. I saw one, you won't yeah. Hey, because you're sharing so on from a monk over the other, say, eh, you. What he Levy won't answer? What's he Levy won't answer? Dumsor Levy, and Abano. I feel the monk has a near way. Or say Dumsor Levy, and Abano. Fire, sir, near, hey. Just a get out here. Just a partner, American or goes get out here. You don't, man. Now, if we want to watch you, fire upon fire, pa. And then Ras and Caucus to force him. A call bay, for your shed and park, who's a blue or bottle. Can you help maybe one ton of pet? Call your shed, it's no kind of be.
By Papa Naba,
Levy's trending #1 for Twitter.
Levy
things say them bring them back.
Nah. They say Levy out, Levy in. Beginning of the year, the energy minister came out to say there is no Dumsor. As a matter of fact, they have averted what the looming crisis of what Dumsor. Fast forward to today, we are introduced Dumsor Levy.
Fix Dumsor.
What are we fixing? In January 13, after forcing, this is what he said: I will boost revenue without introducing new taxes. You people appoint incompetent people into positions of power and they squander money, they misappropriate funds, and when it gets to when people are supposed to retrieve the money, you people they do back and forth. Today come, I'll do, don't do. Then the citizens, oh, we have accrued this debt. Let's just impose that on the citizens. How, bro? How do we run a country like that?